Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I'm a fully qualified yoga teacher, a beautician and a masseuse. And this is my channel where I talk a lot about yoga and tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along from home. Today I am going to be showing you just a few quick moves that you can do to show you that through yoga you can really strengthen through the body. So we're going to be looking at strengthening the legs, the arms, especially probably more into the arms than anything else. You can use blocks here if you feel like you need to. And one thing I always recommend. And this is Oakley. Here he comes. Yeah. You like to make your presence known, don't you? Hey? See you later. Oh, you can go. One thing I always recommend is have a good grippy mat on a hardwood floor to stop you from slipping in your poses and also to help and also to help support your joints. And when you're ready, you're so funny. And when you're ready, we will get started. We're going to start off with my favorite. We're actually going to start off in a chaturanga, which is working the arms quite a lot. So you have a few different options here. You can go from standing, if you know how to, absolutely go from standing into your chaturanga. If not, we're going to basically start in a plank. Think gym plank. So we're creating a flat back, hands underneath the shoulders. To turn this into a yoga plank, we're going to tuck the tailbone under and spread through the shoulder blades. So you're creating a C shape with your spine. Your shoulders are still over your wrists. And then we're coming onto the toes, if they're not already, taking the weight forward so your shoulders come past your wrists. And then bending into the elbows, coming halfway down, flat spine, so we don't want the spine like this. We don't want it curled up. We want to try and create a flat back here. Hug those elbows in towards you, tuck your tailbone under, squeeze the belly, and then come down. Maybe doing this a few times. I like to often come into my child's pose, come forwards, and then down. This is really good for warming up. Maybe try and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. And again. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. Tuck the toes under. Roll forwards. Hug the elbows in towards you. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my arms are on fire. Take a second here. Roll everything out. Chaturangas are probably the hardest, but they're the most beneficial because they will help you get into any of your arm balances. Your arms will be in a sort of tabletop position, so it's important that you get that strength in the arms, and we're creating like a right angle here. So if you look at my arms in the chaturanga, they're at a right angle and their elbows in towards me, so it's almost like I'm creating a tabletop. Whew. So a good one to keep practicing, good one to get strong at. I love chaturangas. And from here, we're going to come into our down dog. So we're tucking the toes under, arms are in front, lifting the knees, coming all the way up into your down dog. Even holding this is going to create strength, but we're going to use this as our resting pose for a minute. So think about pushing the hands and the mat away from you, lifting the tailbone up high, and gazing in between the space between your knees. Long, slow, deep breaths. Bring the heart rate back. Bring the breath back. Whenever you're in classes, especially in vinyasa classes, This is a really good way to build strength kind of without realizing it, is when you come into your resting posture, instead of coming into a child's pose, come into a down dog instead. So you learn how to kind of hold this position for a little while. From here, we're going to come into dolphin. So we're going to take the forearms down and take the head forwards. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you can, wiggle back into a down dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Do the same thing again. Down onto the forearms into your dolphin. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up onto the arms into your down dog. Deep breath in and exhale out. We'll do one more. Onto the forearms. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Maybe taking a second here. If you want a little bit more, we're going to do 5 and rock back. 4, rock forward, rock back. 3, rock forwards, rock back. 2, and last one. Ooh, my arms are so on fire. Breathing in, we'll come down. Let's rest in child's pose for a minute. Give yourself a second. Maybe roll wrists out if you need to. Ready to come into our last pose, or we'll do one on each side. For our last exercise, which is coming into a side plank. I cannot stress enough how important side planks are. You have 2 options. You can come straight into it from bent knees, or you can start in your down dog, walk the right hand into the center, and turn onto your side. Lifting up tall, rainbow those hips up high. Your shoulder, your bottom shoulder should be over your wrist, gazing up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in and out. We'll hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight change onto the other side. Left hand comes down. Right arm peels up. Rainbow those hips high. Square the shoulder blades onto the back. Breathing here. And we'll hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. And take a breath here. Maybe come onto the back. Hug the knees in towards you. Bring the breath back. Bring the heart rate back. Gaining control of the body. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I feel so strong after that. That was such a short video, but honestly, if you're putting 100% into it, sometimes in yoga you don't need to do like a really, really long workout when it comes to strength, because if your positions are right and you're using your muscles correctly, you're going to be like improving and working on your strength, even if it's just a small window. So I always try and incorporate strength training into my workout or into my yoga anyway. Vinyasa is so good for helping with this, because you end up doing things like side planks, chaturangas, and down dogs, loads of down dogs, because they help you transition from one pose to another. So Vinyasa is always a good thing to look at. If you're interested, I have got a load of flows. I've got a whole playlist of flows that I teach every month, talking about all the different, and you'll get to see all the different transitions, how they work, and it will improve your strength just from doing that alone, because you don't even realise that you're kind of holding down dogs, doing these chaturangas. Obviously, the more you do these strength poses, the stronger you're going to get. So it's worth doing, worth coming back to, worth practicing. They're kind of like my all-time favorite transition poses and probably the best strength poses. Chaturanga, great for all arm balances. Down dog, great for all-round strength. And planks, great for transitioning, great for really hitting into those shoulders, but you're also working your core and your muscles. Core is always so important in yoga. It will help you so much more with your asana. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. It means so much to me when you guys hit that subscribe button, so thank you so much if you have. And the more you guys support this channel, the more I can bring you guys free yoga content and free wellness content. So please keep on supporting this little channel. It honestly means the absolute world to me. And I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Thanks. Bye.